Okay guys, we finally made it to the day we can spray the clear coat, and I'm going to get started on that this morning. Everything is just about as red as it can be. And I'm going to start by blowing it off, tacking it, and then it's just going to be more of the same. Seems like the past bunch of videos have been just spraying paint, but the clear coat's going down. I'm not going to get too extensive. Basically going to be the same thing. The inside, then I'll start from the top, come down, get all around the body, fenders, everything. Spraying the clear coat, you've got to have your gun adjusted properly if you want to lay it down nice and wet, but you don't want it to run. It's a critical setup. I'll be spraying with a 1.4 nozzle. I'll probably be around 28 psi, and fluid control knob is critical. Open it too much, you're going to get runs. Too low a pressure is not good, you're going to get runs there too. So you got to play around with it first. Do a couple test panels if you're not certain about spraying clear, especially the SPI high solid stuff. It can give you grief, but once you get it dialed in, it goes down beautifully. So I'm going to start mixing and we'll get after it. Hey guys, I wasn't able to get too much footage. Laying the clear down is really, there's a lot going on when I'm laying it down. I got to do it pretty fast. I think you see my hand in there. It looks pretty good. The gloss is real deep. Looks like you could dive right in there. There's the glove box finished. I did manage to get a little piece of dirt. Let's see if you can see it. Right there. There's a little piece of dirt. Not too bad. We could sand and buff. I got a lot of coats, 4 coats on the whole of everything here. There's the hood laid out perfect. It's nice and flat. I wasn't planning on buffing. I don't like to buff a Jeep. Got another piece of junk right there. It's hard to pick up in the camera, but there's a tiny little speck right there. A couple 2000 grit and a little buffing compound will take care of that. I think you can see me in the camera there. The gloss is very nice on this. I'm very happy with it. I like the SPI clear. It builds like no other clear that I've ever used. And it looks real good. Like I say, 4 coats on everything. The killer is waiting half an hour between a coat. Feels like forever, but if you wait a half an hour between coats, you'll get the best job if you're doing your clear all in one day. If you're going to do your clear over a couple days, obviously takes a lot longer. You got to get your vehicle out in the sun for the UV light, sand it, and keep laying coats of clear on it. Again, this is going to be a working vehicle. This is going to have a engine in the back, the snowblower. There's still a lot more to do on this, but at least I could get the body on the chassis. I didn't want to have everything painted before I did all the fitting of the engine cradle that's going to go in here, but we'll just have to be careful and make sure we don't mangle shit up too bad. The inside has got 3 coats on it. That's a bear. The overspray in there, when you're spraying inside, it just completely blurs everything out. It's hard to see anything, but that's just how inside vehicles are. I've got 3 coats on the roof, and I'm just going to get out of here now, let everything harden up, and that's what it looks like with the clear on it. And I wound up using a complete gallon of clear, so 1 gallon with a 1-to-1 mix is actually 2 gallons. So we've got 2 gallons of clear on this Jeep. Plenty if we feel like buffing it. Like I say, I don't know if I'm gonna. I've got a few small dirt areas and that's it. We're just gonna get rid of those and call it quits probably. Very happy the way it laid down. And like I say, if you get your gun right, you could go right from spraying it to putting it together with no buffing or anything. It really lays out nice if you have your settings right. So don't be afraid to give the SPI clear a shot. It's really nice. You'll be happy with it, and the way it builds, you'll be very surprised, and I know you'll like it. So just a shorty for today. It's been a long day, like I say, half hour between coats, and I got out here at 4:45 today and started, and we're gonna get out of here now and just let it harden up overnight. Be back with you in the booth probably tomorrow, and hopefully if everything goes good, I will bring the chassis in here and we'll try and lift that from the beam and set it down. So still a lot to do here, but thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.